morning, everybody. Once again, how are we feeling? We excited? Awesome. All right. How about we get this thing going, shall we? So, good morning. I am Damage Controlman First Class Kerry McGeehan. I am the lead class advisor for DCA Class 0525, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies today. On behalf of Captain Ray and Training Center Yorktown, we would like to thank you for taking time to come out for this important occasion. There are many rewarding and significant moments in every Coast Guard career. Today, we will witness one of the most distinctive, advancement to Petty Officer. As we begin, please ensure that all cell phones are silenced. I encourage you to take photos to help capture this very special day. Just like Commander Galgano was saying, come up front, take photos. We'll wait for that thumbs up. So please feel free to stand up and move about for your photo. Will the audience please rise and remain standing for the arrival of the official party and the entrance of DCA Class 0525. Please allow me to introduce to you the members of the official party. Damage Controlman, Senior Chief Steve Brochu, Damage Controlman, School Chief. Master Chief Kyle Holbrook, Command Master Chief. Commander Tim Hurst, Engineering and Weapons Branch Chief. Commander Victor Galgano, Chief Training Division. And finally, Captain Scott Ray, Training Center Yorktown Commanding Officer. Class 0525, forward, march! While in training, every class is presented with a guidon to distinguish between courses of training and class number. DC classes proudly bear the pennant embossed with our iconic rating symbol, the crossed blacksmith hammer and fire axe. Fireman Bradley Kruger carried classes 0525's guidon, flying a blue and white pennant. That set them apart from the other DC classes. As of today, DCA School Class 0525 has earned the following streamers. The Red Streamer, which is awarded at 50% completion of the course to the senior class of each schoolhouse as a responsible example to others. The Green Streamer is awarded to a class for cumulative participation for a minimum of 0.2 hours per student in a community project or group. And lastly, the Purple Streamer, or Barracks Inspection Streamer, identifies a class who successfully received all passing reviews of their weekly barracks inspections. DCA 0525, inboard, face. Will the guests please be seated? Class 0525, seats. Good morning, members of the command, staff, students, family members, and distinguished guests. Welcome to Training Center Yorktown and the graduation of Damage Controlman A School Class 0525. Before we get to your advancement, I would like to take a moment to relay to you the history of the Damage Controlman rating. The job of controlling damage on board vessels began when sailors first took to the seas. When structured assignments of task was developed, it would only make sense that repair personnel would be among the first actual ratings introduced. The first ratings were set apart in the U.S. Coast Guard over 200 years ago as bosun, quartermaster, and ship's carpenter. The rest of the ship's personnel were made up of officers and common seamen. In 1948, Damage controlman rating was created when ship's fitters and carpenter's mates were combined. From the origins, the crossed blacksmith's hammer and the fire axe now symbolize the DC rating. Damage controlmen assigned to cutters are responsible for maintaining watertight integrity, emergency equipment associated with firefighting and shipboard flooding, plumbing repairs, welding and fabrication repairs, and most importantly, training their shipmates in all aspects of damage control. Shoreside damage controlmen are responsible for the maintenance and repairs of the facility structures, including roof repair, siding, drywall, windows, doors, flooring, and plumbing fixtures. The Damage Control School was originally established in Groton, Connecticut, and was moved to Governor's Island, New York, where it finally landed in Training Center Yorktown in 1984. DC School is DC School is designed to give students the skills and knowledge they need to perform as technicians and lead as petty officers. While the primary objective of DCA School is to get skilled technicians out to the fleet, all graduates of the 15-week course also receive the 2-hour semester college credits as recommended by the American Council on Education in the following: building construction technology, oxyacetylene welding, electric arc welding, plumbing pipe fitting, shipboard firefighting, damage control, and hazardous material handling. In addition to technical training, students are presented with leadership fundamentals through the Coast Guard's Apprentice Leadership Program. This 3-day course is given at the beginning of their training and is designed to provide leadership and supervisory training to apprenticeship level personnel. I will now invite the Damage Controlman School Chief, Senior Chief Steve Brochu, to the podium.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chief.
And thank you for taking time to be with us today as we celebrate the achievements of Damage Controlman Class 0525. I want to take a moment to recognize some of the instructors and staff who make up DCA School and Training Center Yorktown. Will they please stand? These individuals give countless hours working with students, allowing them to benefit from their many years of experience in the Coast Guard. Their dedication is sincerely appreciated. Thank you. Would the class advisors, DC-1 Carrie McGeehan and DC-1 Aaron Pomeroy, please stand? I would like to personally thank you for your outstanding leadership and oversight of your class. Your preparation for their arrival months ago contributed greatly to their successful completion of A School. Your tireless work and dedication to duty are truly appreciated. Would Lieutenant Junior Grade David Martin and Damage Controlman Senior Chief Andrew Lewis please stand? You both served as sponsors to this class. Class sponsors make themselves available to the students to discuss career information, educational benefits, assignment opportunities, and to be overall positive role models outside the student's chain of command. Thank you for having a positive impact on their training and careers. We will now move on to the advancement portion of the ceremony. Class 0525, attention. Right face. Post. Inboard, face. Third class petty officer is the first pay grade an enlisted member can wear collar devices. There are many rewarding and significant moments in every Coast Guard career. Today we witness one of the most distinctive, the advancement to petty officer. This is the beginning of a new chapter in their careers, and these students have worked hard to achieve this milestone. I would like to take a moment to explain to family and friends what is about to take place. All these students are graduating as damage controlmen and becoming petty officers. They are expected to take on a greater role as leaders within the Coast Guard. This is just the beginning of a new and important chapter in their career, and these students have been preparing for it since they joined the Coast Guard. We will now reaffirm the oath of enlistment prior to the advancement ceremony. Commander Hurst, would you please take the podium to deliver the oath?
Thank you, Senior. Good morning. Uniformed guests in the audience, please rise and stand at attention for delivery of the oath. Class, please raise your hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me according to the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God. You can now lower your hands. I'd like to invite those who are pinning collar devices on a graduate to please join them in their ranks, but do not start the pinning process. Captain Ray, would you please take the podium to read the advancement certificate?
All right, good morning, everyone. Your cue to begin the pinning will be when you hear me say, I do appoint them. That'll be the opportunity to begin the pinning. Okay, uniform personnel, attention to advancement. To all who shall see these presents, greetings. Know ye that reposing special trust and confidence in the fidelity and abilities of these Coast Guardsmen, I do appoint them damage controlmen, third-class petty officers in the United States Coast Guard to rank as such from the 31st day of July, 2025. These appointees will therefore carefully and diligently discharge the duties of the grade to which appointed by doing and performing all manner of things thereunto pertaining. And I do strictly charge and require all personnel of lesser grade to render obedience to appropriate orders. And these appointees are to observe and follow such orders and directions as may be given from time to time by superiors, acting according to the rules and articles governing the discipline of the armed forces of the United States of America. Given under my hand at Yorktown, Virginia, this 31st day of July, in the year 2025, signed, Scott A. Ray, Captain, U.S. Coast Guard Commanding Officer, Training Center, Yorktown. Congratulations, everyone.
Guest, please be seated. Class 0525, post. Inboard, face. Seats. Commander Hurst and Senior Chief Brochu, would you please do me the honor of assisting with the presentation of class awards? We will now recognize our class officers. The class advisors selects these members during the first days of school. These individuals are the direct link between the class and their chain of command. Class leader, DC3, Wyatt Green. Class yeoman, DC3, Dean Gilbert. Class master at arms, DC3, Matthew Palmer. Front and center. You are commended for your superb achievements while at Coast Guard Training Center, Yorktown. While attending Damage Control A School, you not only did you do an exceptional job completing this rigorous course, but also serve as class officers. As a class officer, you demonstrated superior leadership and communication skills by ensuring that all students were kept constantly aware of Tracing Yorktown policies, procedures, and regulations. Class attitude and adherence to standards were exceptional and surpassed the class advisor's expectations. Your dedication to duty and proactive team building technique reflect highly upon yourself and Training Center Yorktown and is in keeping with the highest tradition of the United States Coast Guard. Congratulations on a job well done. You may be seated. I would like to recognize members who volunteered for the drill team. Drill team members are required to practice weekly and perform at various official functions, such as retirements and community events. DC3 Evan Johnson and DC3 Brian Schelling, front and center. This is to certify that DC3 Johnson and DC3 Schelling served with distinction as a member of the Training Center Yorktown's drill team, continuing the long line of men and women who foster the military traditions and heritage of the United States Coast Guard. You may be seated. During the course of training, the students participate in physical fitness program. I would like to recognize the following member for their efforts. DC3 Nathaniel Mitzel, front and center. DC3 Mitzel is awarded the Certificate for Most Fitness Points. This certificate is awarded in recognition of achieving the highest standards while participating in the wellness program during Damage Control A School, presented this 31st of July, 2025. You may be seated. DC3, Brian Schelling, front and center. DC3 Schelling was voted by his class to receive the Most Inspirational Certificate for inspiring his classmates throughout their time here at DCA School. I would now like to recognize the class honor graduate. Captain Ray, Senior Chief Brochu, would you assist me in recognizing the class honor graduate? For each class, we have an exceptional student who completed all 15 weeks of school with the highest performance achievement. This certifies that DC3 Schelling of DCA class 0525 by attaining the highest performance achievement has been distinguished as class honor graduate. Along with this certificate, DC3 Schelling will have their name added to the honor graduate plaque in the DC School Museum. Congratulations. You may be seated. DC3 Green, it is now your opportunity to address the class.
Good morning, Captain Ray, command staff, and families. Today is a day of accomplishment, graduating Damage Control A School and leaving as petty officers. We are not just celebrating the end of training, we are celebrating one of many milestones in our careers as damage controlmen. As DCs, we are the ones trained to show up when things go wrong. We have studied firefighting, shoring, chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear defense, welding, gas cutting, carpentry, and more. We have not just learned about these skills and trades in the classroom, but with hands-on experience from accomplished instructors in these fields. Speaking of hands-on experience, one of the most memorable days was our time in the confidence chamber. That day wasn't just about remembering procedures or checking our gear. It was about staying calm when all your senses told you to panic. Then, in the wet trainer, our instructors taught us everything we needed to know in class, but the practical application of hitting a plug-in or putting a patch on while getting sprayed with water is a bit different. Yet we all adapted, being able to go into a space and identify problems and solutions quickly, because that's what DCs do. The next major point in training was our days in the fire trainer. The heat and the smoke in the fire trainer was a terrifying challenge for us to overcome. Before you enter the fire trainer, you will already have sweat pouring from all the gear. The instructors warn you about how hot it is, and they were not kidding. The moment you step into the fire trainer, your visibility drops to inches. And as you step into the space, that's where the heat really hits you. Your instincts tell you to back up, but every single one of us gripped the hose and pressed on to attack the fire. Most of all, the fire trainers taught us grit and to stay cool when things heat up, literally, because that's what DCs do. To our families, thank you for your support and love. A simple text at the end of a long day was enough to push us into the next challenge that awaited us. Thank you. To our instructors, thank you for preparing us. You never let us cut corners and held the bar high, and in doing so, raised us up to meet each challenge. We appreciate all your long hours and continued guidance. To DC 0525, many of us came into DCA school with tilted perspectives, not quite knowing what we were getting into. Yet I can confidently say we are graduating with knowledge, confidence, and better versions of ourselves than in the beginning. Now, as we return to the fleet, the tools may change and situations may vary, but remember your training, and the mindset will stay the same. Damage control men are always ready. I'm proud to stand here today with my classmates and say we are ready for the fleet. Congratulations, DC 0525. Semper Paratus. Thank you.
Thank you, DC3 Green. We will now present the graduate certificates. Captain Ray and the official party, will you please assist in the presentation of graduate certificates? All right, here we go. Class 0525, attention. Guests, friends, and family, please take photos. Come up to the front. We will hold them here as long as you need. We'll wait for that thumbs up. We are here for you guys. DC3, Jaden Alexander. Base Alameda, Buildings and Grounds, Alameda, California. It's like, I want to go. DC3, Avishai Christensen, PSU 311, Maintenance Division, San Pedro, California. DC3, Leonardo Cruz Roldan, Base LALB Matt, Los Angeles, California. DC3, Dean Gilbert, Sector Lake, Michigan, Engineering Support Division, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. DC3, White Green, Hitron, Jacksonville, Florida. DC3, Harry Hellmeyer, Yard Fire Quality Safety Training Department, Baltimore, Maryland. They're so eager to leave. You're too eager to leave, aren't you? DC3, Carson Hicks, Base Seattle Met, Seattle, Washington. Good job. DC3, Evan Johnson, Matt Patforsois, Manama, Bahrain. DC3, Ryan Kennedy, Coast Guard Cutter Hamilton, North Charleston, South Carolina. DC3, Bradley Kruger, Matt Kings Bay, Georgia. DC3, Luke McBean, base Galveston, Buildings and Grounds, Galveston, Texas. DC3, Nathaniel Mitzel, Coast Guard Cutter Mackinac, Sheboygan, Michigan. DC3, Vincent Marino, base LALB Matt, Los Angeles, California. DC3, Matthew Palmer, Coast Guard Cutter Aspen, Homer, Alaska. DC3, Jake Rock, Air Station Clearwater, Florida. DC3, Brian Schelling, Facilities, Sector New York, Staten Island, New York. DC3, Owen Schmidt, Coast Guard Cutter, Harriet Lane, Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. DC3, Levi Soto, Coast Guard Cutter Vigilant, Cape Canaveral, Florida. DC3, Christian Stenberg, Coast Guard Cutter Sycamore, Newport, Rhode Island. DC3, Francisco Torres, Coast Guard Cutter Bertolf, Alameda, California. DC3, Casey Vincent, Coast Guard Station, South Padre Island, South Padre, Texas. And last but not least, DC3, Dominic Walker. Sector St. Pete Engineering Support Division, St. Petersburg, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the Coast Guard's newest damage controlman. Congratulations and welcome to the fleet. Now, there is one more event to celebrate before the conclusion of our ceremony. It has long been the tradition of the graduating class to spike their guidon at the captain's house and disband from there. Please join us as this class forms up for one final march to that location. We have golf carts available to transport our guests that need assistance. We would like to thank Captain Ray, the official party, and friends for taking time with us this morning. DCA 0525, attention. Retrieve the guidon. Guidon bearer, lead out. DCA 0525, ready, face. Forward, march.